6:43 on this Tuesday morning, and as we work towards social justice and equality, 3 News Now is bringing you stories of people, plans, and projects aimed at showing you how Omaha is moving forward.
This month is Hispanic Heritage Month, and this morning 3 News Now anchor Maya Sainz spoke to 3 UNMC doctors who are playing a big role in the efforts to put the brakes on COVID-19.
Dr. Armando de Alba, Dr. Athena Ramos, and Dr. Sarah Utados Barra are doctors at UNMC. These doctors are on the front lines fighting the battle against COVID-19. They're all Hispanic, but with different backgrounds.
My father was from Puerto Rico, my mother is from Germany, and so I'm a German-Rican born and raised in Nebraska.
So I was born in Mexico. My dad is Mexican, my mom is from the New York area.
I'm originally from Mexico. I came as a visiting medical student, and I've been here over 10 years assisting underserved communities in Nebraska.
They all have different roles. Dr. Utados Barra's specialty is infectious diseases, so she and her team were immediately interested in learning more about the virus.
We worked initially on really how to prevent, mitigate the spread, and then once it became a pandemic, it was more about prevention along with exploring treatment options and communicating all of these messages to our patients and our community.
As a physician and scientist, Dr. de Alba focused on being a liaison between UNMC and the public, specifically the Spanish-speaking community.
So I was able to bridge the healthcare services with the community through different channels like social media, radio stations, TV stations, and the Mexican consulate.
They played a large role in providing information to Hispanics, one of the largest groups impacted by the virus.
When the pandemic began here, I worked with Senator Tony Vargas to host the first town hall meeting in Spanish to educate the Spanish-speaking community about what was going on and what were the resources that existed here.
UNMC has also led the efforts for globally. So, for instance, I have had also the opportunity to communicate efforts from UNMC with Mexico and Latin American countries.
Dr. Ramos has also been busy studying how the pandemic impacted meatpacking plants and their workers, both locally and across the U.S.
So we actually conducted a study back in May to understand how meat processing facilities had responded to the pandemic. What were the types of protections that they've implemented in the plants? And then what were the types of information and resources that workers needed? As essential workers, these folks had to come to work.
All 3 UNMC doctors say they are proud of the work they are doing to prepare and educate our communities during this public health emergency, and will continue to do so as we enter the next phase of the pandemic.
As we think about our vaccine trials that are going to be coming up and enrolling, and I had the opportunity to participate or not, and I said if my role can be in being one of the only Spanish-speaking physicians to enroll patients and consent them, and even if that's going to take time that I don't really have right now, I'm 100% there because this could make a really big difference for our community.
In Omaha, Maya Sainz, 3 News Now.
Now, you can find more information in all of our Moving Forward and Hispanic Heritage Month stories. Just visit our website, 3newsnow.com, and click on the Moving Forward tab. There's also a place where you can let us know if you have a story idea.